Hey everyone, welcome. So, if you're a sysadmin who pretty much lives and breathes PowerShell, but you're also managing a Proxmox environment, well, you know the struggle, right? You've got this amazing, powerful virtualization platform, but the second you want to automate something, you feel kind of stuck. You're either writing bash scripts or wrestling with raw API calls. It just feels like there's a huge piece missing. Today, we're going to find that missing piece and finally bridge the gap.
Let's just cut right to the chase. Anyone who's ever touched VMware knows PowerCLI. I mean, it is the absolute king of automation for vSphere. It's clean, it's native PowerShell, it just works. But then you jump over to Proxmox and it's like hitting a brick wall. You're left staring at this big empty space asking yourself, where's our PowerCLI? That question mark, that's the exact problem we're solving today.
And here's our game plan. We're going to start by really defining that automation gap. Then I'll introduce you to the powerful PowerShell module that fills it. After that, we're going to get hands-on and write our very first script, peek at some advanced controls, and then wrap up by looking at what makes this thing truly ready for the enterprise.
So what is this gap really? Look, Proxmox has a fantastic REST API, no question. You can absolutely script against it with tools like Bash or Python, but for those of us who think in PowerShell, it feels like we're constantly translating a foreign language in our heads. We lose that beautiful, native, verb-noun flow that makes PowerShell automation feel so effortless.
But what if I told you that missing piece isn't missing at all? What if it already exists? Well, it does. Everybody, meet the cv4pve-api PowerShell module. And yeah, this is basically the PowerCLI for Proxmox that we've all been waiting for.
And you got to pay attention to that word right there, comprehensive. This isn't just a handful of helper scripts somebody threw together. No, this is a complete, purpose-built module that's designed from the ground up to let you manage your entire Proxmox infrastructure right from the comfort of your PowerShell terminal.
And here's the part that gives this module some serious street cred. This isn't some side project that might get abandoned. It's built and professionally maintained by CourseInvest, an established IT company out of Italy. And that professional backing is absolutely crucial because it means the tool is built to a professional standard, and it's ready for real-world production environments.
So what's under the hood? Well, first off, it uses that intuitive verb-noun-comlet structure that we all know and love. It gives you complete coverage of the Proxmox API. It's cross-platform, so it runs wherever PowerShell runs, Windows, Linux, macOS, you name it. And maybe my favorite part, you don't have to install a single thing on your Proxmox hosts. It all runs remotely from your own admin workstation. How cool is that?
Okay, enough talk. As the Italians say, spiega come faresti tu, which means explain how you would do it. So let's do exactly that. Let me show you just how fast you can get this thing up and running. We're talking minutes.
And honestly, it really is this simple. It's just 2 steps to get going. First, we install the module from the official PowerShell gallery, and then we connect to our Proxmox cluster. That is literally it.
All right, step 1. You're going to pop open a PowerShell terminal and run this one simple command. This pulls the module directly from the official PowerShell gallery, which, as you know, is the trusted, secure place for the entire community to share their tools. Easy peasy.
And step 2, connect. You just use the connect PVE cluster commandlet. Now, it'll prompt you for your username and password, but for any serious automation, it also fully supports API tokens, which is perfect for secure, script-friendly authentication. Once that command runs, you're in. You're connected.
And just like that, the magic happens. You're ready to automate. I mean, look how clean this is. You want to start VM100? The command is start PVE-VM. It just makes sense. It follows that perfect, predictable PowerShell logic. You don't have to go digging through API docs. You just type what you want to do.
Let's try another one. How about creating a snapshot? It's a super common task. And again, the commandlet is exactly what you'd guess it would be. New-PVE VM snapshot. You just tell it the node, the VM ID, and give your snapshot a name. Can you just imagine scripting this to run every single night across all your critical VMs? It's so incredibly powerful.
So these built-in cmdlets are obviously fantastic for all the day-to-day stuff. But what happens when you need to do something really specific? Something a little more obscure that maybe doesn't have its own dedicated commandlet just yet?
Well, this right here, this is the module's secret weapon. Invoke PV REST API is your universal key to the kingdom. It gives you direct, raw access to the entire Proxmox API. So if there's ever a feature that doesn't have a nice, tidy commlet, you can still automate it. You are never, ever limited. This guarantees 100% API coverage both for today and for whatever Proxmox adds in the future.
Okay, so all of this is building up to one really critical question. Is this thing truly enterprise ready? You know, it's one thing for a tool to be cool in a home lab, but it's a completely different ballgame to build your company's core automation on it. And this is where that professional backing from CourseInvest becomes so important.
And they don't hide it. They make it crystal clear. Right on their project page, they state that they offer professional consulting and enterprise support. This means you can get a real service level agreement. You can get expert help directly from the amazing folks who actually built the tool.
So why does this matter so much? Well, because professional backing drastically reduces your risk. It means the project isn't going to vanish overnight. It ensures the tool has long-term viability, and it gives you the confidence you need to build mission-critical, enterprise-grade automation on top of your Proxmox environment. It transforms this from just a cool open-source tool into a real strategic asset for your business.
So there you have it. The missing link between PowerShell and Proxmox, it's been found. It's powerful, it's intuitive, and thanks to CourseInvest, it's professionally supported and absolutely enterprise-ready. The tools are officially in your hands. So the only question left to ask is, what are you going to automate first?